In this video, we will be discussing the primary facts and decision of the 1996 Federal Court case 20th Century Fox Film Corporation and the South Australian Brewing Company Limited. In the case, 20th Century Fox, TCF, alleged that the South Australian Brewing Company had infringed their trademark of Duff Beer, which in doing so violated Section 52 of the Trade Practices Act 1974 and breached a common law tort of passing off, in that the breweries falsely passed off their packaging and product as being associated with the Simpsons television series. The Trademarks Act 1995 defines a trademark as a sign which is used in trade or commerce to distinguish one's goods or services from another's goods or services. A sign may include words, names, colours, shapes, sounds, and aspects of packaging. According to Section 120 of the Trademarks Act, a person infringes a registered trademark when they use, as a trademark, a sign that is substantially identical or deceptively similar to a registered mark in relation to either the same goods or services, closely related goods or services, or unrelated goods or services where the registered trademark is a well-known or famous mark. However, it is important to note that not all uses of registered trademarks are infringements. Infringement will only occur when a sign is used in a way that seeks to distinguish products or services. In 1995, the South Australian Brewing Company adopted the name Duff Beer to promote their new alcoholic beverage. This became instantly problematic, as in the popular television series The Simpsons, show creator Matt Groening conceived the fictional drink Duff Beer. The imaginary beer has been synonymous with the series since its release in 1989 as the drink of choice for main character Homer Simpson and his barfly friends at Moe's Tavern. TCF argued that Duff Beer appears in almost all episodes of the series broadcast in Australia up to April 1996, with varying degrees of prominence. There is even an entire episode substantially devoted to the theme of Duff Beer. It is argued that Duff Beer is assigned an important role in the series as a whole. The show's producers also alleged that the breweries adopted the name Duff Beer and the get-up and style in the knowledge and for the reason that the name Duff Beer had acquired a substantial reputation, and as a consequence of its association with The Simpsons, the breweries intended to exploit that reputation in relation to sell their beer product. However, in their attempt to market their product to consumers, the brewing company failed to gain permission from TCF for the use of the Duff Beer trademark, as well as neglecting to gain a license to use their intellectual property. When the case was litigated, the court considered whether consumers could possibly distinguish Duff Beer from The Simpsons. In the event that consumers could differentiate the product's association with the television show, then the brewing company would not be in breach of TCF's intellectual property rights or engaging in misleading or deceptive conduct. Ultimately, the court decided that since The Simpsons had a regular time slot during peak broadcasting times, and because the South Australian Brewing Company's Duff Beer was targeted towards the same market group who watched the show, the brewing company did not do well enough to disassociate their Duff Beer from the one featured in the television series. The court also accepted that The Simpsons had acquired substantial goodwill and reputation in Australia in relation to the characters, names, and images appearing in the show, including the name Duff Beer. Further, the court found that the breweries intended to persuade consumers to believe that there was a strong association between their product and The Simpsons. The breweries realised that they might be running a risk in promoting their product, yet their intention was to obtain full benefit of The Simpsons association, while at the same time attempting to distance the product from the series just enough to avoid liability. Further, in addition to the widespread popularity of The Simpsons from 1989, TCF has licensed the use of the characters' names and images which appear in the series for use on and in relation to a wide range of merchandise, which has been extensively promoted and sold throughout Australia. TCF has consistently refused to grant licenses to parties who have sought to use The Simpsons in connection with alcohol and tobacco products or other substances considered detrimental to children. Therefore, the use of the Duff Beer trademark in this way could have potentially harmed their reputation, which the court recognised. Overall, the brewing company's conduct in using the trademark on their product amounted to misrepresentation, as consumers would likely associate the brewery with the show. Thus, TCF succeeded in their motions under the TPA and also in relation to passing off.